Question number 4 is looking at a series of ionization energies, all for beryllium. So you can see these numbers and consider these are the primary evidence. If you're saying, how do you know the structure of an atom, measuring these energies can give you information, evidence that leads to a model that we're calling a shell model. How do these numbers give us information on shells? So I'm hoping you kind of see two groups. These are about 1,000, roughly, kilojoules per mole. And you can see these are roughly 16,000 average kilojoules per mole. So if you look at that, there's a huge difference between these two values here. These must be much more tightly held. These are much looser held. So if we assumed that beryllium has 4 protons, if we said all the electrons are in one equidistant ring, it would be very hard to explain this vast difference in energy needed to remove the 3rd and 4th electrons. If instead we go with the shell model, which you are all familiar with, but you may never have thought, how do we know that? You can see this picture would have 2 tightly held electrons with huge ionization energies and 2 relatively loosely held electrons with the low ionization energies. So these out here, outer shell equals loosely held, and these inner shell electrons very difficult to remove.